Students, welcome back to your online English grammar class. Students, yesterday we have completed letter writing and unseen passage. Okay? And the letter writing and unseen passage is available there in your downloaded link. Okay? So please complete your work as soon as possible. Okay, so today we are going to start another lesson, that is lesson number 25, material noun. Okay, we are going to start another lesson, which is lesson number 25, material nouns. Now see children, when I taught you nouns, about the nouns, I told you that there are basically two kinds of noun, that is countable noun and uncountable noun. Okay. So today I am going to tell you about the material nouns, which is uncountable noun. Material nouns, they are usually uncountable nouns which we cannot count in numbers. Nouns which cannot be counted in numbers are called uncountable nouns, and material nouns are usually uncountable nouns. For example, gold. We cannot count gold in numbers. Wood, we cannot count wood in numbers. Okay, milk, water, all these are material nouns which cannot be counted in numbers. Okay, and material nouns are those nouns which are used for making any object. Okay, now means these are the substances which are used for making objects. What is the definition of material noun? A material noun is the name of the substance from which the objects are prepared. For example, gold, wood, milk, etc. We know that gold is used for making jewelries. Okay, we use wood for making furnitures, and milk is used for making different food products. Okay, like ghee, curd, cheese, etc. Okay, so these are the names of substances which are used for making an object, okay, which are used for preparing an object. Okay, so such nouns, okay, such nouns are called material nouns. Such nouns are called material nouns. Okay, now see children, there are different sources from which we get material noun. Okay, there are different sources from which we get material noun. The first source is material nouns from nature. Okay, those material nouns which are natural in occurrence. Okay, means they are available, means it's a natural material. It's a natural material. Okay, which is available in our nature. For example, water, air, coal, sand, etc. These are natural materials. Okay, these are natural materials. These are not man-made, means water, air, coal, sand, etc. We humans cannot make it. No? It is naturally available there in our available there on our earth. Okay, so these material nouns are material nouns from nature, means we get it from nature. Okay, then the second source of material noun is from animals. Okay, which materials we get from animals? Egg, meat, honey, milk, etc. These are those material nouns which we get from animals. Okay, then comes the plant. Material nouns from plants. So these nouns, these material nouns are the means means we get these material nouns from plants. For example, wood, tea, rubber, oil, etc. We get wood from tea we get from tea plant, rubber we get from rubber plant, oil also we get from mustard, is also a plant. So these material nouns we get from plants. Okay, and then comes the last source of material noun, that is man-made source. Okay, those material nouns which are made by humans, which are man-made. Okay, such material nouns are called man-made, means such material nouns are man-made material nouns. For example, acid, okay, ghee, cloth, etc. These are man-made material nouns which we make, okay, which humans can make. Okay, so these are the different sources of material noun. Okay, these are the different sources from which we get material nouns. Okay, so definition is almost clear to you all, that a material noun is the name of the substance from which objects are prepared. Okay, so such nouns are called material nouns. I have written examples also here, and always remember that material nouns are usually uncountable. Okay, all these material nouns cannot be counted. Okay, we cannot count water, we cannot count air. Okay, we cannot count honey or milk, we cannot count wood or rubber, we cannot count acid and ghee also. Okay, so such nouns are called material nouns. Okay, so exercises given there in your book of children. In this exercise, in this lesson, 2 exercises are there, exercise A and exercise B, given on page number 116. Okay, so I'm going to solve this exercise for you all. So let's see. So this is lesson number 25, material nouns. Okay, and as I told you, material nouns are usually uncountable nouns, and they are the substances from which objects are prepared. Okay, so let's start the exercises, children. Okay, so on page number 116, okay, 2 exercises are given there in this lesson, exercise A and exercise B. Okay, so first I'm going to start exercise A. Okay, total 10 sentences are given here in this exercise. Okay, so I will read sentences one by one, and we will find out the material nouns in the following sentences. Okay, so let's start with the first sentence. My mother purchased a gold ring for me. So what is material noun here in this sentence? Gold is material noun. Okay, why? Because gold is a material used for making jewelries. Okay, now the next sentence is, this window is made of glass. Okay, so what is material noun here? See, window is the object, okay, which is made from glass. So what is material here? Glass is material noun in this sentence. Okay, don't write window as material noun, because window is an object, okay, but glass is the material which is used for making this window. So glass is material noun here in this sentence. The next one is, the diamond bracelet is very beautiful. Now here in this sentence, children, bracelet is an object. It's a jewelry, okay, which is made up of diamond. So which material is used to make that object? Diamond. So diamond is material noun here. The next one is, calcium is a good mineral for health. Now in this sentence, calcium is material noun here. Okay, calcium is material noun here in this sentence. Okay, now the next sentence is, the chair is made up of wood. So chair is the object which is made up of wood. Wood is the material used for making the chair or furniture. So wood is what? It's a material noun here in this sentence. There are many utensils made of iron in my kitchen. Now here also iron is material noun. Okay, it's a material from which different objects are made. The next sentence is, Taj Mahal is built using marble. Okay, so which object is used for making Taj Mahal? Sorry, which substance is used for making Taj Mahal? Marble. So marble is material noun here in this sentence. The next sentence is, I drink milk daily in the night. So what is material noun here? Milk is material noun. It's a material, it's a substance from which different food products are made. Okay, so milk is a material noun. Most of the industries use fiber. Okay, so what is fiber? Fiber is a material noun. Okay, which is used for making different other products in the industries. Okay, now the 10th and the last sentence is, some kitchen utensils are made up of brass. Okay, so kitchen utensils are objects which are made up of brass. So what is material noun here? Brass. Okay, so these are the 10 sentences, and each sentence carries a material noun which we have written in the given blank, and I hope all of you have understood. Now let's move on to the next exercise, that is exercise B. Here in this exercise, you have to underline the material nouns in the following sentences. Now see children, when such kind of exercises come in exam, okay, instead of underlining, you are asked to pick out. So better you write down here itself, okay, cut that underline, okay, cut this word underline and write down pick out here. Okay, so instead of underlining it, the words in the sentences, we will write it in front of the sentences. Okay, Okay, the first sentence is, water is very necessary for life on the earth. So what is material noun here in the sentence? Water. So you will write down water here in front of the sentence. Okay. The next sentence is, we obtain wool from sheep. What is material noun here in the sentence? Wool. Okay. Wool is the material used for making different woolen clothes. Okay. Third sentence is, we live in house made up of wood. What is material noun here in this sentence? Wood, because wood is a material which is used for making different furnitures, or sometimes it is used for making house also, wooden house. Okay. The next sentence is, I have a nice candle holder made of silver. So what is material noun here in the sentence? Silver. Okay. Now, the next and the last sentence is, my father wears a jacket made of leather. Okay, so leather is what? It's a material noun, okay, which is used for making jackets, shoes, leathers, wallets, and so many other things. Okay, so leather is material noun here in this sentence. So these are the two exercises, and both these exercises are very easy, children. Simply you have to pick out the material noun. So I hope you all have understood that what is material noun, what are material nouns, okay, and yes, these two exercises also you all would have understood. Okay, so please come children, complete this exercise, both these exercises in your book. Now after completing the book exercise, children, okay, only one definition is there in this lesson which you have to write down in your classwork copy. So give heading. Write down today's date first, then give heading, lesson 25, material nouns, okay? Then define with examples and write down the definition of material noun. A material noun is the name of the substance from which objects are prepared, okay? And then four examples I've given here. Write those examples also. Okay, and then after completing this much, draw a line with blue pencil color. Okay, so only one definition is given there in this lesson, which you will write down in your classwork copy. So complete your book exercises as well as this definition in your classwork copy. Children, you all have understood both the exercises very well. Okay, so please complete the exercises in your book and write down the definition in your classwork copy. Okay. So children, as I told you a few days ago that there will be two paragraph writings in your first semester portion. Okay, one paragraph I have already provided, that is my favorite toy. I hope you all have written and you all have started learning that paragraph. Okay, so today I am going to provide the another paragraph, that is a rainy day. Okay, so I will show you that how to write down the paragraph in your classwork copy. I will read it once for you all, okay, and I will also make you understand, okay, what is given there in this paragraph. Okay, see, a rainy day, it's a beautiful time to enjoy. Okay, very soon rainy days will be approaching, and I know you all enjoy rainy day. You all want to play in rain. Even older people also, they enjoy rainy day. Okay, so, and yes, sometimes when rainy day is there, schools are closed, okay, offices are closed, so people, they sit at home. You enjoy with your family members, eating tasty snacks and playing different games, indoor games. Okay, so yes, this is what given there in this paragraph. Simple words are used which you will be able to understand very easily, and it will be easy for you to learn the paragraph. Okay, so I am going to show you the paragraph. I will read it once for you all and I will make you understand. So let's see. Okay, so paragraph writing, a rainy day. This is the second paragraph. First paragraph was my favorite toy, and I hope you all have written and learned that paragraph. Okay, so this is the second paragraph which I am going to give you today. Okay, so I'm going to read it once for you all children, and then I will make you understand this paragraph. Okay, before that I want to tell you all children that, see, in this paragraph writing, 3 paragraphs are there. Means the first one is the introduction part. Now as you can see, I have made one star here. This is the first paragraph, means you have to change the paragraph here. This is the second paragraph, okay, and the third paragraph from here, it starts from here. Okay, so 2 times you have to change the paragraph, and always remember that when you are changing the paragraph, you have to start from the new line. Okay, and after completing writing the paragraph children, you will draw a line like this with blue pencil color. Okay, and give 1 finger gap between the words, leave 1 line and write neatly in good handwriting. So I'm going to read the paragraph and then I will make you understand the meaning of this paragraph. Okay. So a rainy day occurs during the rainy season. When it rains heavily, students cannot go to school. They stay at home. It becomes the rainy day for them. Students are glad on this day. Okay, then you have to change the paragraph from here. It was the month of August. The school time was 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. At 7 o'clock, I got ready to go to school. All of a sudden, it began thundering and flashing. I had hardly walked a few steps from my house when it started raining heavily. I took shelter in a shop. It rained for about an hour. When the rain stopped, I came back home. Now again here you have to change the paragraph. My father also decided not to go to his office as it was raining heavily. At home, we decided to play cards. My mother prepared some snacks and tasty lunch. In this way, we enjoyed the rainy day. Okay, so a rainy day is the most beautiful time, okay, to enjoy at home. Mostly small children, they enjoy this season very much, okay. They have nice time to play outside in the rain, okay. Even young elder people also, they enjoy a rainy season, okay. When we stay, means usually in rainy season schools are closed, okay, just because of rain. Offices are closed, so people, they stay at home and they have nice time with their family, okay, eating tasty snacks, and yes, it's a leisure time for them. They enjoy spending time with their family members. So this is what all about given there in this paragraph. Okay, so yes children, please write it down and try to learn this paragraph. Okay, the words are very easy, simple words are used in this paragraph, so I hope it's not difficult for you all to understand that what is given there in this paragraph. Okay, so please write it, okay, and start learning. Prepare both the paragraphs for your first semester examination and the letter writing as well. Okay, so 2 paragraphs you have to prepare and 1 letter you have to prepare. Okay, so please learn it and write and practice. Okay, I hope children that paragraph is clear to you all. Okay, you all have understood the paragraph, so please write it down in your class for copy, and yes, start learning the paragraph. Okay, learn all the difficult words, okay, spellings, write it down and practice. Okay, so complete your work children. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.